Well, thank you, because I think it's very important that we, from a carer's point of view, can express the problems from someone that's been misdiagnosed over very many years, in actual fact. We had not been married too long, and that was 1959, and Maria would finish collapsing on the floor, and that's pretty scary in actual fact. And this went on for the better part of 40 years or so, until in the early 90s Maria was diagnosed, as already been referred to, with temporal lobe epilepsy. And I couldn't make sense out of that, because no one took any notice of low blood pressure, and yet the low blood pressure was evident every time Maria collapsed. And of course it does make a tremendous difference to one's life. For example, we couldn't go out and socialise, so our social life was curtailed completely. I would come home from work not knowing whether Maria would be on the floor or not. And then I found that when I became 60, I'd really had to go and work part-time. I didn't want to work part-time, but it became essential to care for my wife. She's so dear to me. And of course, it was only until we got in touch with Mr. Kirkpatrick and said, look, it's your heart that's stopping. And eventually the problem was put right. And hopefully now we can look forward to a few years of happiness and a normal life. But when we refer to there was no change, of course, to your normal life, what is your normal life? No social life at all. And that's bad news.
How are things now?
Greatly improved. We're still very tired. We still suffer from a bit of depression, but that's improving greatly.